everybody, welcome back to my channel. So this is another video in the Dollar Tree Farmhouse series. This is how to achieve the farmhouse look for your home using Dollar Tree products on a budget and conveniently located within the tiny realms of your Dollar Tree. Okay, so let me show you what I got. Let me show you the candles first. There's only one candle from Eureka, and it is Autumn Apricot. With all of the things that I've seen so far, I didn't see this one. And it really does. You know, there's a little distinct difference between usually artificial apricot and artificial peach smell. And me and my cousin Kelly used to do crafts and sell them, and crafts and keep them. We did so much with peach potpourri back in the 80s that it gags me. So this doesn't smell like that. This smells like a nice light apricot. And it's a pretty like orangey, like a light orange, oh, like an apricot, like a light orange, little towards the golden side. So I got 6 rolls of the burlap with the lace because I was totally out from doing that runner. And I've been to so many Dollar Trees and I couldn't find any natural burlap. It's like somebody like set the burlap on fire or something. I don't know. And I got 9 rolls. I didn't mean to be greedy. There were more rolls there. There was a whole nother sheet case. So I got 9 rolls of the natural wire edged burlap. This is, if you're new around here, hi, welcome. It's 2 inches by 9 feet. I don't even know why I looked. I knew that. But then I found some, you know, they have well, let me show you the lace first. I picked up another lace ribbon. I don't know, it's just so, I feel like, there you go. That's where I'm going to put my ribbon from now on. So this is an ivory colored crocheted lace. This is the only thing in its case. It doesn't come in different colors or anything. This is 3 yards by 5/8 of an inch. And then they had some grosgrain ribbon. And you guys know I like grosgrain ribbon. One of the things we talk about often with the with Farmhouse, we talked a lot about whitewashed wood so far. We talked a lot about shiplap. We talked so far about the framing and the writing and the galvanized and the jute. But one of the big things that's Farmhouse that is in the Farmhouse style is burlap. This wire edged burlap to me is very fine woven. It almost, to like, if they didn't said it was burlap, I would have said it looked like a linen, to a certain extent. And then of course when you add the lace, it just makes it romantic. It makes it softer. There are so many projects that you can do with this. I have I won't say a million of them, but I probably have close to 30 projects on my channel that just use this ribbon. So that was, let me put the jar back, the candle back. The other thing, and I'm trying to find the rest of it. The other thing that I think is very farmhousey is grosgrain ribbon. Hold on, sorry. Grosgrain ribbon to me always had a very country feel. Sort of sophisticated, but really like a country feel. It's why I choose to use it in so many of my projects. But I was so excited. I think you guys, if you've been around a while, I'm sorry, I just keep finding more burlap. If you've been around a while, you know I love black and white toile, black and ivory. It's most of the color scheme in my house is black, white, and red. French country is the base style. French country farmhouse is like my secondary style. So one of the things that I like is grosgrain ribbon, as I was saying. The grosgrain ribbon sometimes at the Dollar Tree is under the scalloped because it's grosgrain ribbon with scallops on the edge, and that's in pastels. But otherwise it's grosgrain ribbon. Now grosgrain looks like that. It's spelled like that, like grosgrain. See that? But it's pronounced grosgrain. And if you've been around a while, you know that I've used white lots before, and I've used ivory lots before. And I'll show you them side to side so you can see the difference in color. Well, There you go. No, it looks the same. No. There you go. That's better. I was excited to find brown because it's autumn and Thanksgiving. You know, you might be able to tie up some pretty napkins with just some brown ribbon. Would be pretty. You just get some ivory colored napkins or orange napkins and tie them up with brown grosgrain ribbon, and then you have a napkin ring. Very Farmhouse. So excited. If you've been around, you know my heart is so touched by the fact that they had black. I'm so excited. It's the regular, it's not like a holiday brand. It's grosgrain and it's black. And I was like, what? I'm like so giddy. Giddy as a schoolgirl. See, these are the 4 colors I got. I actually picked up more than one black because they had black. And one more, at least one more farmhousey item that I grabbed were these. Now, you know, we've used these in lots of tutorials before too. This is galvanized buckets with jute cord pre-done around the tops, and it came in 2 sizes. This is the short size, and then it came in a tall size where I did my pumpkin topiaries last year in the tall size, and I since repurposed them to my heart-shaped topiaries. And then this year I put them in the short size. So I picked up another pair because I don't have any extra. And you never know when you're going to want to, like... First of all, you never know when you're going to see them again. Second of all, you never know when you're going to be inspired to do something else. More Farmhouse stuff in here. We got some of the natural edged burlap ribbon. Like I said, it says this is 3 inches. They're not exactly 3 inches. They're a lot shorter than that. I mean, they're not all perfect, and they're all 9 feet long. This is in red. They had these. They do come out with a lot, and I'll insert the picture of all of the art that they had. I don't need any kitchen art, which is why I took a picture of it for you, but they came out with a lot of Farmhouse kitchen art, framed prints, and for $1 just to buy the print, maybe you could repurpose the frame for something else. Even if you took the print and even like decoupaged it to one of the wooden signs that you can get at the Dollar Tree, that would be a great DIY. I actually wanted to do that DIY. I actually might do that DIY. You might actually see that before you see this video, but that was one of my inspirations, was to take, I bought one piece of art that I liked and I wanted to do a DIY for you, but they have many, many others. But what they had a while ago, and I found this, I didn't see this one back in the day. Now, I'm not saying it didn't have it back in the day. I just didn't see it back in the day. This was said, home is where love resides, memories are created, friends are always welcome, and laughter never ends. And these are small wooden, they're about 5 by 5 inches. They have a layer of burlap underneath a galvanized tin with printing on it with 4 rivet type brads in them. They're all brads, not rivets. And it's got a little hanger, and it's just a little piece of art. You can stand it or you can hang it, and I love this. I actually have 2 already that don't say this. And if you are new to the decorating world, 3s, well, if you're doing symmetry, obviously a pair. But otherwise, when you decorate, you want to decorate in odd numbers, 3s, 5, 7, like that. So I have 2 of these, and now that I have 3, I can actually hang them, in my opinion. Because like I said, unless you're doing like symmetry, like on a fireplace, and you want it to be symmetrical, you go ahead and you decorate in odd numbers. Okay. Like I said, everything is really mixed up, so I'm sorry. They have natural burlap, raw edged natural burlap. I picked up a bunch of these. I was going to say a buttload, but I got these magnetic tins. Again, Farmhouse. So we talked about mason jars. You know the mason jar candles? I reused all of those mason jar candle lids. I mean, you've seen them in my craft room. You've seen them in my kitchen. I love them. So mason jars are very Farmhouse as well. But because these actually have sort of a silver galvanized tin, they're magnetic tins. And if you wash them thoroughly, you can put your spices in here and hang them on the side of your refrigerator. Or you can take a Dollar Tree pizza pan, not pizza pan, we could do a pizza pan, but a Dollar Tree cookie sheet. You can cover it in pretty contact paper and stick these to that. There's lots of really wonderful things you can do with this. You can use them in your crafting room. You can use them in your office. Any metal surface you can stick them to. If you have a metal filing cabinet, you could just fill it up with push pins and paper clips and whatever. Okay? Buttons and such. So I got those, but I got those for a DIY, so... Here is the art that I got. This one says Bless This Kitchen, and it's a chalkboard look on mason jar and a chalkboard. This is very farmhouse. This is very farmhouse country. It's mason jar, it's chalkboard writing. It's cute little type of writing. It is framed art. And this one is in a black frame, and it feels like it's glass. Sometimes they're covered in like a really vinyl-y plastic, but this one's glass, you can tell. And I don't know the size, but it looks like it's 8 by 10. I mean, personally. So again, if you want to repurpose the frame, use the art to do a DIY, you can. First time ever I saw Excelsior. I was so excited. Everybody crafts with Excelsior, and I've never found it. So it kind of looks like hay. And it's autumn DIY all over. Definitely very farmhouse. Because every farm has an animal. Every farm that has an animal has hay. And then Excelsior looks like hay. Hey. Anyway. I found some floral moss. This is the big pack. The reindeer moss is also bright green. It's a little wetter. And it is a lot less for the same price. And I needed some, so I got some. And I told you I got a bunch of these natural burlaps. These are gorgeous. I have, when I was working, I found a set of 4 angels that reminded me of me and my sisters. And I gave one to each of us for Christmas. So we each have a set of my 4 sisters kind of thing. And when I saw these, I just got them for me. Again, very farmhouse looking. They're they feel like they're they feel like they're supposed to be like a carved wood or like a plaster, but they really feel plastic. I think they're plastic. And she has a horn, but look how pretty her wings are. I mean, the detail in her face, just, she's even got like creases in her fingers. I know that it should have creases in its fingers, but it's $1. You know, I can't get over it sometimes. She has a heart. And they even have like textural, like little, you know, painting, like, you know, they look like they're marbleized almost. So she has a little heart, and she's got her hand on her heart. She has a little bird in her hand. And look at her face and her hair. Oh. And she, of course, is praying. I can't believe these were $1 each. I also can't believe she didn't wrap them, but that's beside the point. Okay. Because I know they're plastic, but they're hollow, and they can really just hit something and be broken, probably. But I'm going to be delicate with them. Okay, and then one more bag, and then we're done. Okay. The last bag has 1, 2, 3 more natural jutes. Now, they do this. They do like shred, and that's why people don't buy them. But I don't care, because you can trim this when you use it. Just trim it down if it's over excessive. If it's really tight like that, it won't probably loosen very much. But if it's like really loose like this, then just clean it up. It's $1. I mean, you can't really get, unless you're going to go to Walmart and get yardage, you really can't find a natural burlap ribbon like this for the price, you know? Okay. I know. It's crazy. So the last thing I have, the last things are 4 more candles in jars. So this is by Luminescence, because the first sets are a different label. And this one is glistening spruce. And it's this pretty green, and it smells a little bit like a tree, just a little bit like Christmas, right there in that jar. I haven't lit the luminescence ones yet. They're the ones that I love that I've been using are the ones that are in a little bit of a different mason jar, and the ones that are from a colonial candle, Williamsburg candle, I'm sorry, which are like these ones. So you can see the jar is a little bit different, and the candle inside is a little bit different. This is Mulberry Fig Delight. Come on. Again, another dark green, like a hunter green. It's just, I don't know why I keep wanting you to smell the I don't know why. It's a camera. It's a phone. Nobody can smell. You gotta smell. And again, I won't know until I burn this one how the throw is, but I've talked to you guys about this before, and I will say it again. I don't have any other fragrances in my house. We can't wear perfume. All of our deodorant's on fragrance. All of our laundry detergent is on fragrance. We don't use like really spray air freshener. So there is no competing smells in my bathroom. I mean, other than the competing smell. But there are no other competing fragrances in my bathroom. So I think that these all have thrown beautifully. I haven't had one that isn't. My only one, I was just going to say, my only, not complaint, my only heads up to you guys is lemon meringue pie does not smell like lemons or meringue, but it's got the most amazing pie crust smell. And for autumn, it's yellow and it smells like pie crust. Like it's like a vanilla cookie burning buttery smell. It's delicious. I mean, I haven't tasted it. It just smells delicious. And the last one I never saw before, it's another one of the luminescence, it's called, Chestnut Clove. And it's this beautiful ivory color. So pretty. Barely ivory. It smells so good. It's a little bit of like fireplace, because I guess the chestnut roasting. And then clove. Love clove. It's so Christmas ham to me. I just want to smell this all the way home, but I'm afraid it'll put me to sleep. Okay. So, that's the farmhouse stuff that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. Again, more tips on how you can create the farmhouse look on a budget from the Dollar Tree. Yes, we're not going to lie. They've got stuff at Home Depot that's 97 cents. I don't have a Home Depot by me, but they do. They have stuff at the hardware store. They have real wood that you can get for relatively inexpensive. But not everybody can get to it. Not everybody can manage the size of a hardware store. Not everybody can manage the size of a Michael's. That's another thing you guys forget. I'm also doing this for people with limitations and people with disabilities. But most everybody can handle the size of a Dollar Tree because it's not all that big. Okay? Especially if you just go to the seasonal section and the craft section. You really can knock out all of your crafting items that you can find for like a minimal amount of money, all in a conveniently located place. And you don't have to guess on the prices. You don't have to guess if it's on sale or what it would be with the sale price. Okay? So I hope this inspires you to go forth, create farmhouse in your own house, even if you just pick a room. Create a farmhouse bathroom, create a farmhouse kitchen. It's probably the most common place to start is your farmhouse kitchen. But pick a bathroom. If you don't want to go big, bathrooms are usually very small. Your mudroom, great place to start. Okay, so I would love to hear how you guys do. If you do any of these projects, if you have any other tips that you want to share with each other, please put them in the comments down below. I know that I am so far behind in checking comments, but I promise I am trying to catch up. I'm loving that the channel is growing so much, but it is making it more difficult for me to catch up. But stay patient with me. I'm doing my very best. But share with each other. I think that's probably the best thing that I can ask, and that's the thing that I love most about this channel, is you guys love each other and share with each other and with me. And yeah, and share this video with friends and family again. Anybody you know who's interested in getting some farmhouse in their house. And if you know somebody who's likes to craft on a budget with disabilities, these are some ways that they can do it, okay? And as always, you take care. God bless. See you next time. Bye.